Who wants to try discussing any of these points? How does a good action bind you, and how does a bad action bind you? We need to make sure we know that before we talk about how Karma Yoga saves us from the bondage. Use the mic and tell me. Anusha.
I think good actions affect you, like when you help somebody else, or like if they're having trouble with something, if you help them, you have a good, like you feel really happy, like not exactly happy, but you feel like content in your like mind. And if you do a bad action, you will feel, oh my gosh, I did the bad action, I feel really bad.
That's good. That's part of the effect of actions, but why do we say it's binding? How does a good action also bind us? In other words, the binding is like a negative thing. So how can a good action have a negative thing attached to it? What you said is good. You do the good action and you feel happy having done that good action. So that's also good. But how does a good action also bind you? Yes. Pass the microphone.
Good actions and bad actions affect your destiny in your next life.
Right. So both good actions and bad actions lead you to a next life. They don't result in getting released from the cycle of birth and death. Where is the best place that a good action can take you? Yes. Pass the microphone over here.
The best place a good action can take you is Swarg.
That's right. And then what happens after you stay in Swarg? Do you stay there forever, or what happens?
You get released back into the life and death cycle.
That's right. Correct. And what's the worst place you can do if you do bad actions? Yes, pass the mic back to you.
No,
Yes, what do we call that in Hinduism?
Narak.
That's right. And do you stay there forever, or what happens?
You go back in the cycle of life and death.
That's right. So either way, you're trapped in the cycle of life and death, whether you do good actions or bad actions. That doesn't mean that good and bad actions are equal. They're not. Good actions are much better than bad actions. They make you feel happy. They make the world a better place. But in this way, there's only one thing where good actions and bad actions are both equal, that they both keep you in the cycle of birth and death. But Karma Yoga is a way to perform good actions that even releases you from that bondage. So, as we learn, what's your name? The one who gave the Karma Yoga answer?